morning, children. How are you? Are you there? Okay. What are we going to do? Beautiful. We are going to mark the previous exercise. Okay, quickly, number 1. Unless my sister boards a taxi, she won't pay the fare. Number 2. Unless Rose drives well, she won't be awarded a driving license. Number 3. Unless you invite Tom, he won't attend your party. Number 4. Unless Anna sees the teacher, she won't ask her some questions. Number 5. Unless a stone hits your windscreen, it won't break. Unless Waswa gets enough money, he will not buy a new car. Unless my mother comes back from London, she won't pay my money. Unless I write well, the teacher won't mark my book. I would like to repeat number 5. The question says, your windscreen will break if a stone hits it. And the answer is, unless a stone hits your windscreen, it won't break. Here, I'm saying I'm replacing windscreen with it because I can't say it twice. If I say, listen carefully, unless a stone hits your windscreen, that's a repetition. So I have to replace windscreen with it. Or in place of windscreen, I write it. And the answer is, unless a stone hits your windscreen, it won't break. Are we together? Thank you. Yeah, we are still getting on. The whole week we are looking at good conditional sentences. Do you remember what we looked at first? We looked at the use of if one. We looked at the use of unless. And today we are going to look at the use of in order to. I have different examples. Let's share and see what happens. This is how you're going to measure your success in today's lesson. I can construct sentences using in order to. I go to school daily. I want to learn how to read and write. Remember, we are using in order to. I go to school daily in order to learn how to read and write. With in order to, it can either begin the sentence or go in the middle of the sentence. Number 2, I went to Kampala. I wanted to buy a new school bag. I went to Kampala. I wanted to buy a new school bag. And the answer is, I went to Kampala in order to buy a new school bag. I'm going to give you an exercise. You do the rest of the work for me. Rewrite the sentences using in order to. Rewrite the sentences using in order to. Number 1. My mother sent me to the shop. She wanted to buy soap for her. 2. Fred makes practice every day. He wants to become physically fit. Number 3. The pedestrian walked along the pavement. He wanted to avoid being knocked down. Number 4. I write well. I want to be marked by the teacher. 5. The hairdresser bought some hair dye because she wanted to treat our hair. 6. The potter took the pots to the market. He wanted to sell them.